made to be. Chances are you'll never know the mystery of you and me. So let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can live just a little if you give it a little. Let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can love a little bit more. Not talking about desire, not talking about kumbaya. I don't require no campfire. No, I just wanna say hello to my fellow people. Wow, we share a smile. Let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can live just a little if you give it a little. Let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can love a little bit more. Love a little bit more. Oh, I'm gonna love a little bit more. Let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can love a little bit more. We could focus on our differences by talking in percentages. That DNA thing. We're just the same things. We might be worlds apart, but deep down in our hearts, you know we want the same things. We're just the same. Everybody's somebody's baby. Maybe, just maybe, someday we'll see. We may never, ever know that mystery, you and me. So let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can live just a little if you give it a little. Let your walls down and meet me in the middle. We can love a little bit more. Love a little bit more. I'm gonna love a little bit more. You can love a lot if it's what you got. If not, just a little bit more. You can love a lot if it's what you got. If not, just a little bit more. Won't you love a little bit more? And we'll live just a little bit more. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you to always remember to use music. We listen to music and we enjoy it on a regular basis, but don't forget, if we need it, it's there to be used. And to get to the bottom of that, we have to understand, what is music? So I'm standing up here with this oddly shaped wooden box, essentially. And it's got these steel strings on it. It's wrapped around my neck, and I hack at it with my fingertips. It's all very arbitrary stuff if you put it on paper. And I've got these vocal cords that I'm doing this animalistic, bird-like movement, and I'm getting emotional as a grown man doing these things. Yet this behavior is accepted in our culture, and it's appreciated in our culture, and similar behavior is appreciated in all cultures across the world for as long as history and probably beyond. And it's because music is fundamentally human. Because all music is vibrations. And specific vibrations, because this is the sound of the air conditioner, and we don't call that music, that's a vibration. But the vibrations that we deem music, the difference between those vibrations and the vibrations that are non-musical is us. We decide in our ears that I love that frequency of vibration. That's a longer vibration than this. I essentially shorten that string. So there's certain vibrations make music to our ears. Certain combinations. So music is human. And the best example, I think, of music being human is in human babies. And we see little kids finding joy. I've got a 3-year-old son. And before he was walking or talking or even eating solid food, these fundamentally human things, he was bopping and smiling every time he heard a song. And even before then, we've got a doctor saying, play music, sing to him while he's still in the womb, because it makes him comfortable. And that's not just my son, that's every child there is, and even unborn children, about playing music to them. So there's this sense of importance that music enhances our well-being at this early age. Yet as we get older, we place less importance on music as an enhancement in life. And some of it is because music is subjective, and we have certain types of music that don't excite us, but I think a lot of it is that we care about putting food on the table, which is definitely important, yes. Water, you got to drink water, you got to have shelter over your head. But I would say that if you think about the meaning of life, so those things are fundamental to life, but if you think about the meaning of life, I think Americans got something right when they said, well, they got a lot of things right, I don't want to be like the hater right here. They got something right when they said the pursuit of happiness. Something about the pursuit of happiness and maximizing joy. And if joy and happiness are important to you and in your life, then music should be too. Because it's the quickest, most natural, most fundamental way to change your mindset. You chuck a song on, you dance like a goofball, and it can change your mindset. And I experienced this when I was 12 years old. I went to this remote orphanage in China. My dad used to work over there, and he took me one time. I was 12 years old. I saw these children who didn't have loving families or running water, yet they could find joy and have the biggest smiles on their faces because they were singing, they were clapping their hands in time. And that made me realize if they can, in their situation, have this joy, there's no reason at any point in my life that I can't just find some joy, because they've got a lot tougher than I do. Another group of people that use music really well to change their mindset are filmmakers. Think about why in every film pretty much that we see and that we enjoy, that we love, there is a soundtrack or a score. It's because filmmakers understand that underneath their plot line, to enhance those emotions they want you to feel, they can so easily manipulate you with that human element of music. Something as cliche as putting violins behind a sad scene. It's cliche when we talk about it, but when we feel it, when we're watching the movie, we don't think of it as cliche. It moves us because it's fundamentally human. Same thing with a fast tempo in an action movie. They'll raise your heart rate by playing an exciting song, and it's no coincidence that the terminology used, beats per minute, music producers, DJs will say beats per minute to determine a tempo. It's the same terminology that doctors use to determine your heart rate. So 120 beats per minute is the excited heart rate, that and above. It's the same for a tempo of a song. Music is human. And so that brings me to my final example of people who use music to change their mindset, and that's athletes. If you watched the Olympic Games this year, you might have seen Michael Phelps, one of the greatest athletes of all time, and what does he do when he comes out of that warm-up room about to do his race? He's got these headphones on. Why? Because athletes understand that the difference between 100th of a second at the end of a race could be having the right mindset. And they can so easily do that by just listening to music, whatever music does that for them before they race. And I would argue that if an athlete can use music to change and better their performance over a matter of seconds, we as human beings can use music to change our performance and better our performance over a lifetime. So use music. And I'm going to ask Grant, Matthew, and Brittany to come out right now, and all of you to join me in using music to get goofy a little bit. Everyone's got a boomwhacker, right? Let's make some noise with those boomwhackers. All right. All right, hold up. That sounds beautiful. But so that's vibration, and these are these plastic tubes of different lengths, and all they do is make a vibration. It's such a simple creation. You probably make this with a 3D printer, I'm sure. And yet, the longer the tube, the longer the vibration, the slower the vibration. So let's hear those G's. Matthew on the G. Just the green ones, just the green ones. All right, let's hear for the orange ones. The orange ones are D's, the shortest. So it's the highest vibration because it's the shortest one. All right, and let's hear some red ones. All right. And even before I was speaking, you had these in your hand, and you had this urge. I heard some people playing them. Why is that? We just are drawn to this vibration. Why? It's because it's human. We act like goofballs, and we act like kids when music happens. So let's have a little song together. I'm going to get you to do 1, 2. 2 on the greens. All right, 2 on the orange. And there's kind of like 5 on this red one. So that's the tempo. So I'm going to do it all together here. And then you guys follow me. You feel free to join in. Let's have a jam. Driving in a car or in a cinema, probably gonna hear a song today. Girls like the star to the sofa, nothing can go wrong today. 'Cause there's a remedy in every melody to all the trouble we have to face. It's like a best friend from the high end to the bass. So let the music play to liven up another day. Don't wanna hear what the world's gotta say. Music play to liven up another day. Don't wanna hear what the world's gotta say. Let the music play. Let the music play. Let the music play. My sorry worries away, 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 away. Fade 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 away. All together now, let's make some noise. You guys are brilliant. You guys are all musicians of life. Random vibrations that get us excited. It's so awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Use music. Don't forget.